Yeah. Boinky doinky. Disco Elysium. Part 29 or 30 or something. Let's go. Happy post-Halloween. I had more ideas. I did play some, I started playing Inscription. Very fun game. I had some other plans. Not plans, really. I had some other ideas that never really happened for Halloween type videos. I did record some footage with some friends playing some Lethal Company. And I'll make just a tiny little video just with some moments. Yeah. And that'll pretty much be that for Halloween. Now, I really want to play, because I haven't played all week, and I always do at least one Disco Elysium video. So I want to do that. We talked to you. What are we? It's late. We have a level. Or 3? 3? We could try to convince Gar to let us sing karaoke, but listen to the Door Gunner Mega Mix. Hardy gave you a recording where the hanged man supposedly testifies. Right. When Kim's not around. When is he ever not around? Yeah. And the Insulindian. We'll try to do that. Can I travel from here? No. Sorry, Kim. I mean, I don't know why I could just say goodnight to you now. Where do we go here? Here. Oh, that's where we sleep. That's pretty practical. Is the thing we had to check down here? Down here? This one?
The locusts aren't doing all too well, but they're still in there. This...
Not the empty one. Which one is the empty one? Was there one all the way over here? This is how we get back. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da, and there's nothing up there. No, I don't think there's anything in there. We already went there. Yeah, the trick is to remember which one it was. The trap you left empty. It was, I remember saying it. Top left or top right or something. I guess we have time. Just because we can sleep now doesn't mean we necessarily should. Hello. I already embarrassed myself in front of her earlier. Maybe we don't want to do that now. Trappity trap traps, where are you? Trappity trap traps, doobity doo. We are looking for some traps. Or nets, or whatever. Church. Audio, weird. That's alright. Some up here, right? But is that the one we left? Like, could have been. Birds.
The reeds dance slowly around the empty trap. The trap's netting trembles. No insect sounds or movement anywhere. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings.
Cool.
They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Yeah.
Good. Now that's done. When can we get to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation?
Tomorrow.
Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Okay.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Well, we'll have to check it. Later. We gotta report back, but again, I have to try to sleep in the new placement.
Yes?
Why am I... Sorry. Why are you following me? So we can only fast travel from some places. Like here. If the church is a place you can travel to, can we fast travel if we're at the church? Yes.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Yeah, good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Yes, sir. I was hoping maybe I could walk around now. Oh. Which technically I can. What am I trying to do without him? I can go talk to the lady, sure. But maybe we won't do that right now. I don't remember what else. I need a brush. Need to pick up the dye. Kim says you should look for the Sunday friend. Yeah, well, tomorrow. Help sooner. Probably tomorrow. We'll do that whole thing since we're here. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Adu hai indung zuhurang. So true, though.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Yes. Lillienne.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
They really should. I could try it right now. And then put points into it, and then try again. Whoops. See you around. We already checked if we have suggestion, don't we? But now we're checking again. Oh. Why does it look like I can put that anywhere? Everything's white. Okay. Suggestion. We can take more suggestion. Less suggestion. And less. But now we get +1.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
Yeah, little bastards.
Simmer down.
I don't like 8%, but I guess we might as well try. You never know. You never know.
The waves are beginning to die down.
Get the drink off. It would be unimaginable
It's
for
close,
a human
though.
female to have sex with a man without alcohol as the master of ceremonies to guide them.
And there's but one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind. Al-Khul. Let's connect. We'll just say the same silly thing, huh? We don't...
Okay. Absurd.
She doesn't even understand.
Yeah, sorry. Suggestion. I'd like to suggest. Here we are. 1 point. What's new? Now we can do some things that we couldn't do before. Which is probably just Lillienne. Ay.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
You think she really needs more of that after a man died at sea?
Well, maybe. Depends how long it's been.
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk. Don't know if you've noticed. So I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
This time, though, intimate drum roll. Imitate. Intimate. Walk with me. I thought I'd ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely agree. Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening?
Where would this walk take us, officer?
There's a nice view on the beach, I found. Hopefully nowhere near the dead body.
All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
Just a good old-fashioned walk. I like it.
Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go put the kids to bed and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes.
Okie dokie.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
At Land's End. By the way. Which of course is northwest. What the heck is this? Oh, whoops. Question mark? Question mark. Question mark. We don't need to be we don't need to be wearing that shirt. We can put this much better thing on. Wearing the weird armor? Sure. It's kind of cool. Let's go. Can you show me where on the map? Beach. Huh. I feel like I should save again. At least quick save. In case I miss it. What's this nice view anyway? The end. The dead end. End of the dead. We'll find it. Will we find it? We might find it. If we stick to the edge, but northwest should be like... Hello?
All the traps are...
I'm here for my walk. Huh? It's almost impossible to get a fire going. I refuse to look this up.
All the traps are stopped now.
I will find it. I will find you. And I will kill you. Is there a way down over here? We have to go around. It ain't here. She did say 15 minutes. She might not be here yet. But chances are, it ain't here. Where am I? Right back here. You can imagine why. Calls become terrible sometimes. Pretty view up here. We can actually go there? No. Down next to it then, huh? I'm beached as, bro. The building before you house the engine.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
This is a red check.
The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
God. Can't try that. Is this a beach? Ooh. Is this it? It sure is. Maybe I should put my croissant away. Hello?
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's raining. Water is cold. Ice cold.
Sure is.
Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
That's fine. I don't put out on first dates anyway.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I'm actually quite good at scheduling. It's a Rockstar thing. I'm sorry you had to wait. Well, it's been like 3 minutes. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
The world? Those big words men like to throw around as though they had weight.
Yeah.
Let's just admire this piece of the world we happen to have in front of us, eh? Here it comes.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
What? The lack of rain? Did you just do that?
Me? No. Just grew up on the sea. Know which way the wind's blowing and all. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here. Otherwise, it would have been a less pleasant stroll, nay?
Yeah.
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
You know, a past incarnation of myself called himself Tequila Sunset. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But interesting, but weird. She knows you're drunk. Bad move, good move, bad move.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death. So, are you going to keep the name?
Hell yeah. I think I'm good with Harriet Dubois these days. Harry's my name. Don't need any others. I prefer just going by my initials. This is a new model of me. It will need a new name. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to drink myself to death, whatever name I choose. This is a new model of me. It will need a new name. Because then you can help. Or I can just be Harry. But no.
Can't wait to hear it.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
Sure.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun? I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sunlight. Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
I guess I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sunlight.
Now you're just nitpicking.
Yeah.
But I concede. Maybe desert people sometimes disagree.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas. Grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are. For absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being. Certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
The sun isn't exactly an organization. There's an explanation to this. And it's political. You see, begin a long, impassioned political tirade. Well, something's gotta be on our side. Because it's not a human. Well, it's not exactly an organization, is it?
No. And it will outlive them all.
You have fish hooks in your ears. There's an interesting lilt in your voice. Don't you want to go visit La Delta? We are good at conceptualization. Say something about the sun. But maybe these things will put him up. But maybe they'll put him down. We definitely shouldn't be asking about the hangman. That would be weird.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear. Though I've never been.
Ubi Sunt. Better than Ubi Soft. Haha.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
You have fish hooks in your ears.
These aren't real fish hooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fish hooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
Cute.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy from a flower shop or a kiosk. The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
Don't you want to go visit La Delta?
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod.
Something about the sun.
Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Either stare into the sun, yeah, massive thermonuclear reaction, 5 billion years old. The sun is a god. The only fault with the sun is it shines on us as well as our enemies. It's a god, I guess.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side?
In my early 20s, maybe. When I had my love with me. Never, I still do, I'm righteous. In my early 20s, maybe? Is that like a haha joke? We'll say.
Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So, to hell with youth. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
But?
Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Except why you just gave me a sword? A saber? You sure you don't need the sword?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
Right. Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
Oh.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Well, I've been trying. But fair enough. It was lovely, regardless. Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
Wasteland of reality. Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks.
Weeks?
In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years, though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
No positive effects from alcohol. +1 to my psyche, but -1 to 3 things. And yet it seems worth it. Maybe eventually. We'll do something else. Ugh, sorry. Weird hiccup. Guess we can get rid of one of these maybe and do something else. But we gotta get back. However, we did get a sword. That's cool. What was the pling sound? The blade of this mass-produced saber has dulled over the years and won't slice or stab anyone. It still commands respect in your hands, however. Holding on to its bakelite hilt fills you with a sense of purpose and a memory of the date. Yeah, I mean, fair. Stop. Don't think I ever was over here. So that's cool. We found it. Can we find our way back? God, we have to run around this. We have seen this door, so we must have gone up there. Church? Fast travel? Nope. Fast travel? Yes. Let's slepple. Slepple a bibble.
It's getting late, and it's raining. Time to call it a day.
Yes, let's.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
I kind of like the beard. I mean, what was this?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, without the The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Good job, Harry.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chaves, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Digs into your brain. Great. This is gonna be really chill. Dark shore, my ass. I know what this is. Yeah, just let me sleep. This is gonna be chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately?
I think so.
Saved anyone lately?
I
Murdered anyone lately?
Not the last one. I hope not. We don't remember anything, so technically we could be the murderer. We could be the 8th Hardy boy. But it was a woman, wasn't it? Anyway.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
Well, I did just say that. Okay, so I'm a murderer and that's bad.
Hear that? He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Blackwater, under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of
Dentists.
is much, much worse than that.
Yeah, dentists. Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. What? So, okay, what?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it will be okay. Yeah, I can't wait.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Why? Damn, man, you good? You're kind of glitching through the table, but we'll ignore that. What up, Harry? Yeah. I've got a sword. Let's go scare Kim with it. Exit like, Hua! Good morning, man. How the fuck you been? Sleep well?
Yes?
That's good. Glad to hear it. First things first. We're supposed to listen to this. We already looked at this, right? Dick Mullen. Is there more we could do with that?
In your hand, you hold 4/5. Why? There's truly no point. You'll never know who did it, because those in your hand. The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Let's hear it.
You push Command Z, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. All that. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
Right. What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He also sounded inebriated. But he did say he's going to do it. Sounded inebriated.
Still,
The lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with this look now. The look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Cordy?
one of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his.
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safri. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
Yeah. So what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for Classy, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what that does. Hello, just saying hi.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official.
Well, this place is kind of growing on me, you know?
Aye, but don't let it grow too much. This is not the place to settle down. Now, what's on your mind, officer?
Hey, Papa. Am I looking for someone?
Who? Well, how can I assist?
Sorry, no one. Kim won't even question my new saber. Wait, we're going the wrong way. That is, in fact, my bad. So when we're up here, boink. Down here somewhere. Cross a bridge. There it is. Hello, still out in the rain, are you?
Hello again.
That's cool. Da 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 da. Anyway.
The large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Incremental progress!
Yeah! I have found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Ike's jam?
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
Let's hear it.
A hand on his ear, he listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
What do you mean? No, actually, I found it tangled up in a hawthorn tree.
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
I'm ready. Literally does. Adds a little bit of a like angst to it, a little bit of melancholy. Yeah, sure.
Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper.
But a sentimental hyper.
Intriguing. The way I see it, Van Eyck based his remix on some famous original piece, like a folk song, something local. Seems you found an initial part with the main melody.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well. Something mysterious is going on here.
Maybe Arno van Eyck lives around here and just threw a part of his song away because he thought it was shit? Andre Scott, it sounds like a local song remixed. I agree with Noid, it's just luck. And Egghead's incredible mixing skills. Well, this one lets us agree with Noid and maybe match our signs a bit more, whatever. But also compliments Egghead.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
Honestly, nothing springs to my mind right now, but I'll see if I can come up with a solution down the lane. I think it's good enough the way it is. Nah, we'll proceed.
Yo, the warrior! The warrior of dance music!
That's me, alright.
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
Got it.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Are we more now?
Huh? I see you're here again.
Son?
Yeah, gotta compare. I suck at socializing.
Yeah. Arno van Eyck. +1 interfacing. Temporary. But that could help us. Of course, we'd have to get rid of one and waste a point on that, right? Put this in. Go try to open the door maybe, or maybe put one more point into interfacing and then try to open the door. I don't know. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from the broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be coincidence? Well... Maybe it's the hand of the man-machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eyck in disguise. Ike? Egg? Might be onto something. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Ba-dee-ba-dee-da-bee-ba-dee-da-doo. Still don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I might. Get boots off victims' feet. Oh, right. Yeah, we might not do that. What was the thing? This one. We asked Suna for help. And we unfroze the thing. It should be like done now. It's been a whole night. We could have teleported from up there, I guess. I don't even know if... Can we go this way? Yeah. Hello.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Is little Lily your sister in the house?
Yes.
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 That's it, you're being... yeah, okay.
Yes.
Bye. Boink. Ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba. Now.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in.
Didn't Sona give you a perfect...
Yes.
Equip the multi-tool by...
I'll equip it. I'm sorry, okay? I just wanted to check and see if it was... Man... yeah.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Equip the thing and you won't be able to do it. Ha 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 ha. Silly fuck. How long... The thing that gave us -1 is still giving us -1. That probably actually gave us -2 and now it's just giving us -1. The only way for us to do this is to put a point in. And we can do that. And then I'm pretty sure I remember having some things that will give us physical whatever. Physical instrument. Let's put you up there, because the hell was that? Ding. Oh, are we getting like more? I'm not sure. Physical. Pink, 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 pink. Physical. Pink, pink, pink. Pain. Physical. Physical. -2. Probably don't want to put that on. Yeah. Well, a +1.
This orange machine is...
And a point into physical instrument.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
How are we this
The
shit?
ice around it slowly melting. Turning the crank is all gone now. You'll never become a poet or and entrepreneurs. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
We're still waiting for it to defrost? I thought it did. That's why I checked. And you never told me if it did or not. The machine's only unplugged. It's not defrosted. It'll give me like a +5 defrosted. Well, that was a waste of a point, wasn't it? But physical instrument, sleeping dock worker, and the barbell. And trash container. And the barred door. There's a barred door. Isn't that more or less where we are? In here? Trash container, I get where that is. Sleeping dock worker. That, like, where? What? Here? What do you mean, like, down here? Or actually in here? What? And the barbell, I remember. Barred door? I don't exactly.
A thick layer of cold.
Cool. Go, stairs, go, go! You might want to equip your flashlight. Yes, very well. Hey, are the Dibba dice finished?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
No, I came back to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Yes.
1 universal die for Wirral Untethered.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
We have a die. Do we need it? Look at the map tab and journal. Looks like a minuscule blizzard is stuck. This has opened something? I don't quite understand. This is opened again? Why? What? I'm sorry about the light.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
Oh. Well, I wish I knew. Shivers. Shiver me shoobity-boo. Do I care for shivers? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do this like so many times. Could get shivers from her tie. We already get shivers from the cloak.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
That might be weird to do that. But tempting.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Officer.
Trying to lower my body temperature. It's part of this special technique I have. Trying to lower my body temperature?
And why would you do that?
It's part of a special technique.
And what technique is that?
Sometimes I get these feelings.
Miss, I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He's still recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Officer, this isn't how mature adults deal with their feelings.
Now you feel something. The cold damp of shame washing over you.
No, not like that. It's like I can feel the wind or, I don't know, the air pressure. And then the air tells me things.
The air pressure told you to take your pants off in my studio?
No, I'm not explaining this very well.
Can you please employ this special technique somewhere else? I work here and my work requires concentration. Half-naked people don't help with that.
Sorry. I don't know why. It was funny, I guess. And we have plenty morale, so we'll be fine. Oof. We do still have a skill point. We could still put some into shivers. And try again. But do we care? Nah, we can always come back later and try. So, that's for the physical instrument, which we can try again for some reason. Let's go do that, I guess. Ba-da-bum. 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 Boom. Boom. Ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. I was thinking about tools. Like maybe I also equip this and just go double. Hello, Kim.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Machine's unplugged. Better grip with gloves. And now I've got a standard anti-wearer die. And if not, I guess we still have to wait.
Ice squeeze of our Zoom multi-tool, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do.
I guess we gotta have the flashlight again. God damn it. And I guess we gotta go this way. I don't remember about this bar door. Oh. Yeah, we got some like weapon thing in there. Yeah, cool. Run, 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 Harry. Faster, faster. Do you dance? Do you dance? Smells like leather and sweat.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Coached by physical instrument. High performance weightlifting gloves. Noticed colors. This'll probably hurt, but that feels like a fail.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. See? See? This place is cursed.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
Yeah.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
I'll be back. What? There's more physical things we're doing. I don't remember the bar door. It'll be somewhere, but we need our tear. But then, how much tear is there gonna be? Like, we've been most places. Ba-da-dum.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say.
Try.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again?
Yeah, I wonder.
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
Yeah. This is where I started off with my motor carriage before sinking it into the sea.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard.
Yeah, well, my motor carriage accident brings all the boys to the yard.
Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
There's that. Cool. Good on me. So what are we doing here?
The trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Yeah, sure.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. You see, you've done this before. The movements are recorded in your... A box falls into pieces in your... Not much to see here. There's nothing more. The container sounds...
So what?
Gone.
Didn't it say... I'm probably stupid. Sleeping dog worker, we'll try to find you. The trash container. Physical instrument. But like what? What is here? Nothing. Warp door? Warded door? Door that is warded? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here in the trash container. It's all a bit weird. There's nothing in here, was there? You know, trash container. I don't know. Don't really get it. Unless it's like further back there. But what's Hewa? Yada dun dun day. Yada da.
Looking for something, Hunt?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Been admiring the stompers, Hunt? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where'd you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
Huh. I know you people don't understand poetry.
Yeah. Alright. Sleeping. Dark worker. Probably not in there.
A lorry stuck in the windows are clear. They've been recently washed.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
He was acting tough before. This definitely scared him a little. You being here.
Cool. Yada da. Yada dun dun day. Sleeping, we can travel. Sleeping duck worker. We're like kind of down here, so. Is he inside the whirling? The whirling? The whirling? We're trying to wake up someone inside. Hello? Are you the one scared now?
Looking for something, Hunt?
Nah. Oops. Bye, motherfucker. Go in, man. Just go in from there. Oh, I did the thing for you.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Sure, where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is wary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh? It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds. Only the hardcore players left. Well, maybe, I don't know. She'd probably understand the joke, but it's probably for the best.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
You already know it. Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time.
Be real. Gary is not going to help with this.
Take it on. Take it on with undue optimism. Once more onto the breach, then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
You seem different.
Different? How?
You've given up on the Phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
Doubt?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Yeah.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You saying you made it up? You seem to really believe it happened. So you haven't seen it. Are you saying you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence. That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was...
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
First tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie? It says first as if I have to do that first.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need some good here. Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Morel hated lecturing. You convinced him to do something real in this world. Normally when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you, Morel, I feel okay. Nah, I think we'll go with 1.
But if the dream comes to naught, what good is it? No, the thing is...
It's about the journey.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists... If I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work. Now I understand why you haven't told him about your doubts. Love is hard. He'd still be into you, I think so.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian Phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
To hell with this, I still believe you saw the Phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. Okay, it's a false memory, doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one. You're right about all of it? Well, the thing is, you're not sure.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
You sure you don't need help getting to Gary's? You do that. I'll check the traps one more time. I don't want to conclude. You sure you don't need help?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Oh, yeah?
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. A tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Okay. I'll check him one more time.
Really?
I have to believe.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Right.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Can I have your address just in case there's news? Or like your number?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Be careful out there, Lena. It's been a pleasure, ma'am. The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a
dream. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Yeah. Well, that's Lena. Fuck these guys. There's a sleeping guy somewhere. I just don't know anything anymore. There's like a sleeping guy over here, right? But he's not here right now. He's like sometimes sleeping. Man, like, what are things? What is life? What the fuck is going on? Another skill point. Ow, 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 ow. Sitting properly. Ay, 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 ay. Cramping. It's been an hour and 20. Who's writing to me? Yeah. Anything else before we stop? One thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Just keep that in mind. Hello. That's the douchebag. It's not more in there, is it?
The file cabinet stands hundreds and the same. You already remember, Leo. All items on the drawer.
I'm probably gonna check that like 5 times and be like, is there something in there? Oh, could it be? There's maybe something in there. Is this the way we're going? Probably not. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe. It is.
You're back before the cargo container. It's
Rhetoric. Wait. Wait. Didn't I? Why did I think ice cream maker, the trash container, which is the trash container and not this thing. The warded door and the barred door. Oh, and this is pain threshold. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. And I kind of messed up with her. Started taking my pants off, or trying to anyway. Horseback monument. Medium encyclopedia. Surely that should be like a 99. Rhetoric. We gotta get this open. We gotta get this open, man. We gotta get this open, man. We gotta get this open, man. Rhetoric. Rhetoric. Probably. Blue. Understood. Look for blue. Look for who? Look for you. Plem. So does it give us... Yeah, the morale goes up. Okay. Understood. Just was confused and now I'm not. Shivers. What are we looking for? Blue. Logic? No. Rhetoric. I seem to remember seeing that. Why doesn't anything need drama? Because we could have that covered. Sorry. Away, morale. You go back up there. Bling. Alright. +1 to rhetoric. Doesn't help, of course. We gotta put a point into it. We can put a lot of points into it. But that's one.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not...
I do be scared.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Been in the world for 2 days. Been in the world for many days. Money is all about trust. Erratic, yet thorough. But all that doesn't really help that much. This is doable. 1/4.
As it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Maybe I am. But we could try again. We could put another point into it, but I doubt it. I doubt. I have great doubt. Run down, man. What's wrong with you? Go. Go, 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 go. Thank you. You psychopath mother... Sorry. We have a couple of clothing options here and there that may or may not give us clothes that could give us rhetoric, but probably not. What are the odds? Pretty slim. Possible, but slim. 3 T's. How idiomatic.
Hola, wandering man.
Yes. Down we go, and down we go here. Is this the guy that we talked to that had this thing that might be like something now?
Right to work.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, whatever, man. Right to work. Right to Stirk. Can we get in there from here? I hope so. Yeah. What are we looking at? This?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island.
Surely.
Pointing toward the sea. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
For cum and whatnot.
He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I like to sleep on gold, hustler style. Not really. How silly. The king is the king, and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. Honestly, yeah.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Nose candy? Blimey. I know what nose candy is. I don't think I need that explained. So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie. It's a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Go on, what's nose candy?
Cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I thought you might have some funny... Sorry. Okay, well that was obvious. So he was addicted to cocaine, a bloated druggie, huh?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Oh no. Where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Poopy. I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Well then. We've done that. Visual calculus. Samaritan butter. Guess we can try that. And rhetoric. We leveled that up, didn't we? We can try that as well. Cool. Yep. Gaston Martin. Cool name. Guess we can try him as well. From a shriek to a goobity boobity. But we looked at that book, right? And I don't seem to remember there was no interfacing. So this game confuses me sometimes. Interact with the book.
A cockatoo is a pack. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, despite its back. Perhaps, in the words of this is a. You're right. Ouch. Not great for. Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring.
Who would have want?
Or it is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook. Where to even pet owners? It is not recommended.
I don't get it. I do not get it. Yeah. I guess we're done here. Thank you guys for watching. I better go to bed. Set this to upload, then go to bed. It's a lot later than planned. An hour and almost 40 minutes. Pretty good. We did Lena. We did like her mission-y stuff. So that's good. We still could look at the nets when we go past them, but it seems there's not really anything. So, you know, 'tis what it is. Doing things, yay, slowly but steadily. It's starting to seem like a matter of time, but probably still a good 5, 6, 7 episodes at least. This game never ends. Take care, guys. See you next week. Good night. Goodbye. And at some point, I'll try to edit the sooner the better. Really, I need to edit the Lethal Company stuff and get that out, because so many times I'll record footage that needs to be edited and then sort of forget about it, and then it's like 2 months later I'm like, oh, I never did that, but now it just feels irrelevant, and then I never do it. It's silly boy, silly YouTuber guy, failing for over a decade. When you look at some of your old videos that you're pretty sure is not your oldest stuff, and it's like, this was 10 years ago, you're like, damn, this game that I kind of remember that I played, that was 10 years ago? Damn. That's just fucked up. Take care. See you around. Good night.